The lock clicked at 2:07 a.m. My heart dropped into my stomach before I even saw her face. That's how it started. The moment the life I thought I had unraveled. I sat in the dark living room, the glow of the streetlight bleeding faintly through the blinds. My phone screen glared at me from the coffee table. No texts, no missed calls. Nothing. The door creaked open, and there she was, Anna. My wife. Her heels dangled in her hand, her hair wild, mascara smudged like war paint. She froze when she saw me on the couch. My hands clenched so tightly my knuckles whitened. "James," she said, forcing a laugh, like I was a child caught snooping through Christmas presents. "You scared me. Why are you up?" Her voice was too light, too rehearsed. I didn't answer. I just looked at her. The sequin dress clinging to her curves, the faint scent of cologne that wasn't mine clinging to her skin. That smell told me everything before her mouth ever did. And then she smirked. A cruel, tired smirk. I got the attention I wanted. The words were casual, tossed like a stone into a still pond. But in me they detonated. I rose slowly. My throat felt tight, my pulse screaming in my ears. For weeks, I'd noticed the distance. The way her eyes slid past mine at dinner, the quick smiles at her phone, the new perfume she swore was just a sample. I told myself it was stress, work, anything but this. But hearing her say it so openly, I whispered, my voice trembling but sharp as a blade. "Your bags are ready." Her smirk faltered. For the first time that night, she looked unsure. "What?" "Upstairs," I said. "By the closet. I packed them 2 nights ago." I wasn't sure when you'd finally admit it. But now, I let the silence choke the room. "You don't live here anymore." Her lips parted, but no words came. The bravado drained from her like water from a broken glass. She set her shoes down, stepping barefoot onto the cold hardwood. "You're overreacting," she said finally, her voice dropping into that dangerous, dismissive tone I'd come to dread. I needed to feel noticed. "You've been so distant, James. You bury yourself in work, in your phone." And no. I cut in, the words slicing between us. "Don't twist this. Don't make me the reason you let some stranger's hands on you." Her eyes flashed. "It wasn't." She stopped herself, jaw tightening. She didn't deny it. She couldn't. The air between us thickened. Every sound was amplified. The tick of the clock, the faint hum of the refrigerator, the ragged rhythm of my breathing. Inside, a war raged. Part of me wanted to scream, to shatter the coffee table with my fists, to drag every ugly truth out of her with fire and fury. But another part, quieter, colder, simply stood back and watched. Watched the woman I'd loved for 12 years shrink before me. Her excuses clumsy, her armor cracking. I thought about the nights we'd whispered our dreams into the dark, about how she once reached for me in her sleep. I thought about how trust dies, not with a bang, but with 1,000 small cuts. Late nights, unanswered texts, perfume samples. "Who is he?" I asked. My voice surprised me. Calm. Controlled. She flinched. "That doesn't matter." "It matters to me." She shook her head, tears gathering now. "It was nothing, James. Just a night. Just someone who looked at me like I mattered." Like I mattered. The irony crushed me. I had given her everything, loyalty, years of my life, my deepest self. And still, she went searching for scraps of validation from a stranger. I stood there, torn open. My chest ached as though my ribs were splintering from the inside. Anger flared, then dulled. Anger was easier than this hollow ache where love used to be. "You mattered to me," I said quietly. "Every damn day. Even when I was tired. Even when life got heavy. You mattered." Her tears finally spilled. She crossed the room quickly, reaching for my hands, but I stepped back. The distance between us became a canyon. "James, please," she whispered. "I messed up. I need you. Don't do this. Don't throw us away." Throw us away. The hypocrisy made me laugh, a bitter, broken sound. "Us. You buried us tonight when you let someone else touch what was mine." The words tasted like ash, but they were true. I moved to the stairs, each step heavy. She followed, desperate now, her hands clawing at my arm. "We can fix this. It doesn't have to end like this." At the top of the stairs, I opened the closet door. Her suitcase sat there neatly packed. Every dress, every shoe, every memory I could fold into a square. "And," I said, turning to her. My voice was steady, though my insides quaked. "It ended the moment you decided attention was worth more than love." Her sobs filled the hallway. She sank to the floor, clutching her chest as though grief alone could undo what she had done. I wanted to kneel beside her, to hold her, to forgive her. But forgiveness is not a bandage for betrayal. It is a surrender. And I was done surrendering. The Uber I'd ordered earlier pulled into the driveway. Headlights cut through the blinds. I nodded toward the door. "Go," I said. She looked up at me, eyes red, mascara streaking like black rivers down her cheeks. "James, please." For a long moment, I just stared. Then I whispered the words that sealed it. "You already left me hours ago. This is just the formality." I closed the door behind her and leaned against it, chest heaving. The silence pressed in thick and suffocating. But beneath the wreckage of heartbreak, something stirred. Not relief, not yet. But a grim, painful clarity. I realized betrayal doesn't just shatter love. It shatters the illusions we build around it. It forces us to see the truth naked and merciless. And the truth was this: love cannot survive in the shadows of lies. As her suitcase rolled down the walkway, I let the tears come. Quiet, violent, unstoppable. It was over. And somehow, for the first time in months, I felt awake.